For most of us, St. Patrick's Day is a fun holiday which gives us an excuse to dress up like a leprechaun and get drunk. However, for those of us who are connected to high school hockey, when we think of St. Patrick's Day, we think of the fact that this is when the high school hockey state championship game at TD Garden is played. When I was still playing, I always dreamed of my team making it to St. Patrick's Day and playing at the TD Garden. And now that I am no longer playing high school hockey, when St. Patrick's Day comes around, I think back to the 4 joyous years I had playing high school hockey and the lifelong friends that I made during those years. Today, I will inform you about playing hockey for your high school. First, I will teach you how to get on a team and get started. Secondly, I will inform you as to what the usual daily commitment is. And third, I will teach you about the benefits of playing high school hockey. Since I have played for 4 years at my high school, I feel very qualified to inform you on this topic. The first step towards playing high school hockey is getting on a team. You need to make sure that your high school has a hockey team. You can do this by going to hnibnews.com. They are an extremely credible online source which passes the CARS test, and they have a list of every team in the state on their website. Once you know your high school has a team, the next step is to go to the official team tryout. Every high school that has a hockey team is required to have a tryout, and anyone who is enrolled at the school is allowed to attend. The high school hockey season starts right after Thanksgiving, so that is when the tryouts are. Tryout dates, times, and location should be posted on the school's athletic website. And don't worry about not being good enough. Everyone is allowed to play. If you are not good enough to make varsity, there will be a JV team or sometimes several JV teams, which everyone can play for. One thing you will need is hockey equipment. This can be found at stores such as Pure Hockey or Hockey Monkey. I have here an example of a hockey skate. This is what they look like. You will need those and all the other equipment, but the hockey skates are the most important piece of equipment you have, so it's important to make sure that you get one that fits you well. The next thing you should know about playing high school hockey is the time commitment that it requires. This varies greatly whether you are playing varsity or JV. A varsity team will practice 4 times a week typically. These practices will usually last about an hour. A varsity team also plays about 2 games a week, and these games will usually take about 5 or 6 hours out of your day, when you consider the fact that teams usually arrive very early for a game in order to warm up and prepare. And for away games, you will have to travel to the school you're playing at, which could be very far away. JV, on the other hand, is a much smaller time commitment. JV teams will usually only practice about twice a week and play games once a week. I remember my old high school coach, who was an industry expert. He's coached high school hockey for over 15 years. He told me that some players were good enough to play on varsity, but they had other commitments during hockey season, maybe other clubs or something they were doing, and they couldn't attend practice 4 times a week, so they played JV instead, even though they were good enough for varsity. If you are like that and you have a lot of other things in your schedule, playing JV is definitely the way to go. Lastly, I would like to inform you of some of the many benefits of playing high school hockey. First of all, hockey is an incredibly fun sport. Hockey is still one of my favorite things to do, and I know it has added a lot of joy to my life over the many years I've played. Secondly, playing hockey for your high school is a great way to make friends. I didn't know any of the kids on the team when I started out, but by the end, they made up many of my best friends, and I still talk to a lot of them today. So if you don't know a lot of people at your school, joining the team can be a really good way to meet people. Another good thing about hockey is it's a great way to work out. We all know it's important to exercise, but it can sometimes be hard to get the motivation to go to the gym. Being on a team gets daily exercise into your schedule, and it also makes it fun, so that's great for your physical health. I hope that this speech has been helpful. You have learned how to get on a high school hockey team, what the daily commitment is like for high school hockey, and what the benefits are of playing ice hockey. This type of information can be passed on by you as well to other people. I certainly plan on telling my kids one day about ice hockey and giving them the option of playing if they choose, because I think it's something that is great to improve the quality of your life. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my speech.